Hello and welcome to one more episode of Toast the Toss. I don't know if you have been missing us, but genuinely, we have been missing you guys because we have not been on the show for a while now. We have been focusing on a lot of interesting events which we really can't disclose on the show. And today on Toast the Toss, we have four amazing panelists. And for the first time, we have somebody tuning into the show all the way from Bay Area, US of A. We have Oreo, the chairman emeritus, founder emeritus of this entire network, the most popular, fastest growing uh, underground channel on YouTube on sports. We have Tejas, who is the most sane panelist that we always have, to the extent that I can say he's sometimes really, really boring with his logic. Bidhu, who tries to be funny at times, but he's also extremely rational. And Swagath joining all the way from Bay Area. We gave him an option to work from home for this episode. He said office is most conducive for this. Welcome, Swagath, to Toast the Toss, the only panel that is made of fans, for the fans, of the fans. We call ourselves Fanelists. Today we'll talk about IPL. What else? So the first question I'm going to ask the panelists or the Fanalists is, who was the one player who surprised you the most? I'm going to give the first chance to Swagath because he's a new entrant. Also, he's from US. Go ahead, Swagath.
That's unfair on some grounds, but of course the obvious reason player we would all pick is Rinko Singh. He has been a revelation this year. But for me, I felt Vijay Shankar has upped his game a lot. I didn't expect him. In fact, we have seen a lot of trolls on like how he has been not living up to the expectations that there is on him. So I feel he's playing the part. He's just knocking it around when that's what is needed. And he's upping the ante whenever you need like some quick runs. So he's been their mainstay at number 3. So he's been surprising.
So I'm going to jump straight to Oreo because he was laughing when you said Vijay Shankar. I took offense, but Oreo, what is your reason? When you laugh, not for what Swagath said, I took offense to your laughter. Go ahead, Oreo.
It's just that I think he has been underwhelming, especially during the non-World Cup years. So that is one reason why I laughed. And I was actually pretty impressed by the way he was batting and the way he was getting the runs. He was scoring the runs, always going for doubles. He was going for the doubles. He would also go for the triples and 3 runs and all that. I also would hit the occasional 4 and 6. So he did a great justice to the Gujarat Titans team.
And who's your favorite or who stood out for you this season?
Again, from Gujarat Titans, I think Noor Ahmed impressed me actually. Like bowling in tandem with Rashid Khan, those guys from Afghanistan, they've done quite a good, have contributed quite well for Gujarat Titans.
Yeah, and just before we jump to Tejas, Oreo Kumbh Mela is special because it happens once in 12 years. Okay. Vijay Shankar is thrice as frequent as a Kumbh Mela. Okay, he's better than that. And I think he's speaking at the right time every single time. There are quite a few people who are going to wear the 3D glasses all over again, I'm sure. Tejas, over to you. You're on mute, Tejas.
Yeah, sorry. Mohammad Shami for me has been a standout this season because I've always known him as someone whose specialization is probably red ball cricket. Haven't seen a lot of him in T20 format. At least he was decent in one day format, but to be leading the purple cap race at this point of time, along with Rashid Khan, of course, they were probably playing passing the hat yesterday. One takes one wicket. I mean, Rashid went ahead and then Shami came back. They're tied currently. It's good for Indian cricket as well. And to see that proper, fast bowling actually making an impact, not some slower balls or variations, seam up deliveries where, batsmen are getting out in a conventional manner in a T20 scenario, right? So for me, Mohammad Shami has been the standout guy.
Right. And Bidhu?
I was very much tempted towards Rinku Singh till the moment Tejas said Mohammad Shami, because that directed my mind to bowlers. And for that sense, I would say Piyush Chawla, because in early parts, Mumbai were in shambles. They did not have a single bowler. And the way Piyush Chawla came into the party and started bowling well, I think they gave Mumbai some amount of safety when they were bowling. I mean, no target was unachievable for them, but still few matches they won because of Piyush Chawla and the impact that he created, especially on Wankhede and non-spinning tracks with his child.
Yeah, I think Mohit Sharma was a great revelation as well. Somebody who was part of the World Cup squad in 2015, moved into oblivion, nets bowler for Gujarat Titans, and thanks to Yash Dayal over, somehow he got back into the side, and he is Harshal Patel with real talent. That's how I would put Mohit Sharma's performance. Get used to it, Swagath. It's okay. No one watches our program from BCCA, so we are safe. Okay. And moving on to the next segment, I would call this the who is our 2000 rupee note. Somebody who came in with a bang and who's going to go out on a whimper as far as IPL is concerned. Somebody whom you expected to really shine, but just didn't. Our own 2000 rupee note of this IPL. Tejas, you take it first.
The team I support had a lot of them. Wanted to go with Sanjay Samson, but probably not the guy. For me, it's Mahipal Lomro. Because last season I saw him play some good innings, some quicker 40s and stuff. I thought he'll come to his own this season because he had the experience of one season. And at Chinnaswamy, generally you'll get easier batting tracks, but the way he batted and the way he just gave away his opportunities, right? He played 11 to 12 matches and there's nothing to show for apart from that one game against Delhi. So a big disappointment for me. I thought he'll be the guy, that middle order stability he'll bring us, but no. It was really disappointing. So yeah, for me the 2000 rupee note is Mahipal Lomro.
Bidhu?
I would go with Shardul Thakur. I don't know how much of support or no support he got from KKR, but he was a bowler who was going into the team for every T20 squad. I mean, CSK made better use of a Tushar Deshpande than KKR would have made use of Shardul Thakur. But whatever limited chance he got, I don't think he made any impression to, and he was actually taken at a higher price tag to KKR. So I would go with Shardul Thakur.
Interesting. Oreo?
Again, another player in purple. So that would be Andre Russell. I think, Andre Russell, Sunil Narayan were. In fact, that someone remarked, except Puran, almost all the players from the West Indies, they were not at their best of what we expect from the players from the Caribbean.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Hetmeyer had one or two good days, but surprisingly, Puran stood up to his billing and has been scoring phenomenally well for LSG. Swagath?
For me, it's Moeen Ali. So he has been pretty underwhelming with his batting performances. And the last game where he didn't even get to bowl with two left-handers on strike. So that shows like how much, a lack of trust or belief the captain has on the player. Yeah, and CSK retained Moeen Ali ahead of Faf du Plessis. So, like with the money, we always joke around that with the money that they had, they should have invested in FD, meaning Faf du Plessis, not fixed deposit. But that's how much of a bank du Plessis was for CSK. But yeah, like they say, a broken clock works twice a day. So if that's the qualifiers and the finals, I'll be happy to see Moeen Ali doing well.
Right. For me, it was Umran Malik. I think he's disappearing from the scene faster than his own deliveries. Just give me a minute, guys. Sorry.
He said about Umran Malik. Similarly, the same is true for the entire Hyderabad team, for that matter of fact, very underwhelming performances. And Prithvi Shaw also with the Delhi Capitals also, I think they were pretty much in the same league.
Yeah, I mean, you said apart from Nicholas Pooran, no West Indian player did make an impact, but I think no English player either made any impact. The teams who had a lot of English players, especially RR and Sunrisers Hyderabad, they didn't get any returns from the players, and especially all these players had won the World Cup for England just a while back.
Yeah.
To get anything back from UK for India, it is far too early. They have plundered us for 200 years. So give them some time for them to return what they took from us.
Yeah.
And if the Kohinoor wasn't enough, I think they were close to 100 crores invested in them this year anyway. So, and question for you, Bidhu, do you think the right set of 4 teams have gone into playoffs?
Yes, I think I would have been impressed if Rajasthan would have gone instead of Lucknow Super Giants, but somehow Lucknow Super Giants managed to get that one extra win. The rain actually helped them. Usually what happens is if 2 teams are affected by rain, one of them suffers, but this time both CSK and LSG were better off with the rain. But I think RR, with the overall quality of the team, if they were in the playoffs, somewhere they would have gotten some performance from Josh Butler, because he's too good a player to completely not do well in IPL. I was expecting a Shane Watson-like performance from him when Shane Watson did not do anything for CSK, but in the semi-finals and finals he did well. But they just could not make it to the last 4.
And who do you think they should have replaced? If you think RR should have gone, who was the
Lucknow
one?
Super Giant, yeah.
LSG. Okay, interesting. Swagath?
I would also like the RR to get in, and I would also like RCB to get in, because for the kind of player Kohli is, this IPL trophy is something that is missing from his cabinet, and he has been a very sincere, dedicated, all-format player. I would have liked to seen him at least compete or be in the race for the final 4. So, yeah.
Swagath, just to clarify, cricket is played by 11 players in a team.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. If it is 3 players, it's a Davis Cup doubles team with a substitute. Okay. Yes, we all feel for Kohli, no 2 ways about it. But I think to expect RCB, I think Faf himself said that the team didn't deserve to go to the last 4. So I think that way, I will humbly disagree with you. I will dare to disagree with somebody from US despite being from Bangalore. But yeah. Amazing. Oreo, you vehemently nodded your head saying, no, this is not the best set of 4. Who should have gotten?
Mumbai Indians, I don't like. They just squeezed into the 4. They played well in the A, but
IPL team is not an Uber driver for you to give a rating.
I somehow I don't enjoy the watching play also, so probably I have some bias against them. But given to your point about RCB and Virat Kohli, I think RCB should look beyond Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli means the whole team focuses around Virat Kohli, and that's how a team does not focus. Right? Currently, I'm following the NBA, and you have the Miami Heat. So it's like an entire team working to win and not centered on just one star player or 3.
Yeah, so that's Oreo showing off that he follows other games as well, other sports as well. Well done, Oreo. Tejas, something more rational that people in India can relate to, if you can tell us, please.
I mean, I feel all for deserving. IPL is all about maximizing your strengths, I feel, and Mumbai did that. They chased really well. Whenever they got the opportunity to chase, they've chased down 200 plus scores, I think. I mean, if that is not a playoff worthy performance, then I'm not sure what is. There'll be flaws in every team because it's a 10-team tournament, because the talent is distributed among, I mean, it's diluted now. You don't get the same kind of quality when it was an 8-team tournament. So there'll be, it's all about maximizing your strength, and Mumbai did it well. The other top 3, I think LSG, they did reasonably well, considering that their home ground was a little indifferent. It was not batting friendly, and it was not maybe suited to their game plan. But still, they eked out around 7 wins and 1 no result. So I think they're deserving as well. I don't think anyone will question CSK and GT. They've been the top 2 team throughout the tournament. So all 4 were deserving, according to me. Even though I'm an RCB fan, I'm fine with the top 4. Looking forward to the qualifiers.
Yeah, I think SRH could win a trophy for getting the maximum number of players from their squad to play a match. They've been extremely democratic. I think they deserve a consolation prize. There should be like a fair play award, something in the region of how many players out of your squad have made their presence, democracy award, or something like that could be given, I think, in IPL going forward.
Yeah.
On that note, guys, very quickly, let's get into the ultimate prediction. For whom is it Ee Cup Munde? Oreo,
Gujarat Titans.
just we'll hold to that. Bidhu,
CSK.
Swagath.
So when you say Ee Cup Munde expecting to win and not winning, then I would say GT.
Actually, Ee Cup Munde.
CSK.
Okay, that's the heart talking, not the brain. Tejas.
CSK, mainly because of the the stadiums or the grounds in which the qualifiers and the finals will be playing. If not, I would have. If it was a proper batting wicket, I would have actually gone with Mumbai. But I feel it's CSK. I don't see it going anywhere else.
So we have 2 CSK and 2 GT. Was that?
No, 3. Everyone's CSK
Everyone is CSK. Okay.
except me, Baling.
You said GT, right? Okay. Okay. I think in the absence of KL Rahul, genuinely LSG has some outside chance. I think they could be the dark horse. I just because they've got the rub of the green as well. Not the best team to watch. It's a little dirty to watch. I don't think they have a great batting order, but I don't know how they have come this far and they have placed 3rd. So maybe LSG. If it's LSG, I'll come back to host the show again. Otherwise, I resign. Effective today from Toast the Toss. Anyway, kidding, guys. It's been a pleasure having you guys here on the show. My name is Arun Sriram, and we shall see you soon, hopefully after the IPL is over, to see if our predictions went the right way or not. Thank you, Swagath. Thank you, Bidhu. Thank you, Arun. Thank you, Tejas. Thanks
Thank you.
to those who would be watching the show subsequently, guys. Keep subscribing. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and keep watching our programs, Toast the Toss, on the Toast Network on YouTube. Thank you very much. Good night.